Hey guys, long time no see, huh? No, but seriously, long time no see. It's been so long. I haven't seen y'all in forever. Honestly, let's do my skincare while I talk about embarrassment and why I think nonchalantness is the worst thing to ever come on this society. So, I want to start by saying, um, for one, everybody gets embarrassed, yes, but what loses people is nonchalantness. I think that is one of the biggest freaking downfalls of our generation, is how everyone wants to be nonchalant and nobody really wants to show who is who, basically. Like, you'll never really know. So this is what I'm using. So basically, I want to bring this up because I saw TikTok and it was like, stop being embarrassed to be yourself. Stop being embarrassed to, why are you worried about everybody else? Why is that your biggest concern? And I always wonder that, because embarrassment to me is a social construct. Like, you could never really sit there and justify, hey, you need to be extremely embarrassed because so many people are watching you. Sure, that's always going to be the case. Like, you don't know who's watching you. So imagine my surprise when, I want to say 2023, 24, 25. The whole concept of being nonchalant becomes something that is a wish. You want to be nonchalant. And I never understood that. I've been very anti-nonchalant since the movement started. Because in my head, I was like, why would you purposely hide your emotions, hide the way you feel, hide everything about yourself, just because some famous rapper is being nonchalant? And it mostly started because of Ken Carson, in my opinion. Like, I freaks with Ken Carson. I don't really see anything wrong with Ken. I like some of his songs. And also Yeet. Yeet and Ken Carson definitely plays a bigger role than some would like to admit. You know what I mean? But that's not my business. So I say this because I think the whole like nonchalant bad music is cool and whatever for men. It doesn't really count for women. I don't think women are nonchalant unless something like happened to them emotionally or something of this, mentally, physically, something of the sort happened and they're like, I gotta conceal my emotions. But men, they do it for other men, which I think is so embarrassing, because nowadays everything is about another man. Like, why is all your attention focused on whether or not this guy is gonna think you're cool, or if you're gonna have friends, you're gonna be friends with a cool guys and stuff like that? Like, I think that's so weird. And yeah, like, the whole idea of nonchalant just doesn't ring in here, because why is that something that like you want? You know what I mean? Like, personally, I would never ever 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 want to be nonchalant. And I said that in the video, but I'm just restating it again in case people are confused. It's just not for me. Like, what? You're ridiculous. Like, I find that ridiculous in so many ways, shapes and forms. Sorry. This is what yeah, okay. I think I forgot to show you guys, but I mean, who doesn't know what this does? This is the holy grail. But anyways, my point stands. Like, why is it that being nonchalant is something that you want when you're literally hiding your emotions? And if you want to talk about how male are lonely, y'all have surface level friendships. Like, there is no, like, women don't really sit there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna hide my freaking emotions from all my friends, we're only gonna talk about like stupid stuff. Like, it's ridiculous. Y'all have men committing suicides because they can't cry, all this type of stuff. I'm not like saying I feel sorry for them, because they set that system up, but I'm just saying, like, we gotta be realistic here. You set up a system and now you can't conform to the system, but you're also making it everybody else's problem. I think that's insane. I literally think that's insane. And I'm gonna keep saying this because at the end of the day, like, being nonchalant is not a flex. It's not a flex. You're literally hiding yourself. You're hiding your emotions. You're hiding everything about what makes you you to conform. And I don't understand why. Personally, I think everyone needs to dig deep and think of like how to be yourself again, because with social media, trends don't even last a week anymore. And if it goes over, everyone's like, it's time to wrap it up. Like your road to fame is over, because they love to call it that. But geez, like, somebody is literally going through something and you're calling it a road to fame because you found it entertaining. Which is why I think that whole like cringiness is going to still be here, and it's going to matter more to people, even in schools. I saw a video of this teacher saying like, yeah, like kids aren't really being themselves. Like, they're all trying to be nonchalant because they don't want to be embarrassed, they don't want to be recorded, all this stuff. And I'm just thinking to myself, that's so crazy, because I grew up where being cringy and stuff was not that serious. Like, look at my YouTube, the YouTube content that was going about 2015 to 2019 was literally the best thing to ever be. Like, everyone was being themselves, whether they were hyper focused on the genre has nothing to do with me, but there were personality in it. Not everyone's trying to be, oh well, it's not cool anymore, so I'm not gonna do it. It's the same concept as people trying to be like, oh, can we finally bring back wearing this? Can we finally bring back wearing that? And to me, I find that stupid. Why do you need to bring something back? If you want to do it, do it. Nobody's stopping you. Nobody's like gonna hang you and say, hey, you shouldn't do it. But once again, like, everyone wants attention. Everybody wants confirmation that they're cool or something. So I feel like everyone's like, oh my god, like, we're in a pandemic of everyone wanting to impress everyone. It's not false. That's literally, we're in a pandemic. We haven't left the pandemic. In the pandemic, we were cringe and free. That's like my favorite quote ever, because during pandemic we were doing POVs, skits, dances. TikTok was once a dance app. Now it's just think pieces, and that's okay, I guess. But at least there were genres, there were options. Now when people are dancing on the app, there's someone in the comments, oh my god, this is so embarrassing, like, I would never, and stuff like that. Which is why I think that whole nonchalantness comes into play, because everyone's basically hiding behind the screen. And if they're not hiding behind the screen and they're like actively doing stuff, they can only do enough to where like they get followers and engagement, but they can't do too much, or someone's genuinely going to find them cringy and they're gonna dog pile and say, this is embarrassing, why would you do that? I don't know, like, that's such an interesting topic to me. Like, why is it that everything is now, oh, this is embarrassing, oh, this is that? Like, I could never ever get behind that, because one thing about it is I'm going to be myself. I'm going to be corny, I'm going to be funny, I'm going to be weird, I'm going to be silly. Because what does it gain? It gains nothing to be nonchalant. It gains nothing. It gives you nothing. But what it gains to be cringy, you get friends who are just as cringy as you. You basically gain a community who's not gonna judge you for being weird, for being silly, for being stupid. Like, you, honestly, I feel like you get more joy out of life the cringier you are. But this is just my opinion, so take it that what you will. But thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna lock in, I swear. School got busy, so deuces.